Oh my goodness, my phone's heating up. Yo, I'm done. We need to turn it off. We need to turn it off now. So I've always been looking for the best shader, but in 2020, it seems like I failed and wasn't able to go and find the best one. Now it's 2021, and I'm trying to go ahead and change that. I'm trying to get shaders with better reflections, better water, better textures, and even better lighting. It seems like shaders are getting better with each Minecraft update, and in this video, I attempt to go ahead and showcase the top 5 best shaders for 2021. Watch the videos to the very end to see what these shaders look like. Hello YouTube, welcome back to the video, and today I'm going to be showcasing the top 5 shaders for the Minecraft Pocket Edition. These shaders are going to be working for MCPE specifically. Shaders have a hard time working on other consoles. If you guys want to have a tutorial on how to get shaders on PS4 and Xbox One, go ahead and follow my tutorials down in the description below, and also they're going to be on the channel, so go ahead and check them out. But these shaders are meant to be the most realistic, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Coming in at number 5, we have the Reflex Shaders, and this is what it actually reminds me of. It's kind of the Shiftery Shaders on Windows 10. These look really phenomenal though. If you go ahead and take a look inside of caves, things like this, it's actually really nice. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the rain here. This is actually a nice touch as well. Definitely a very nice shader, I would have to say so myself. Let's go ahead and turn off rain real quick so we can go ahead and examine the transition. It should be pretty smooth. As you guys are going to see, it's actually a really nice transition. It's super great, which is actually kind of a complaint for me because as you can see, it's going to go ahead and transition out of the darkness, and it's actually kind of nightfall, but it is very gray, so keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and go back into chat here. Go ahead and set the time to day right here. And take a look at this. These shaders are super bright and vibrant, and also I believe there are no custom clouds, so keep that in mind. And also let's look inside of the water. Nothing too spectacular going in here, but definitely a nice shader nonetheless. Let's go ahead and check out the number 4 shader because you guys are going to definitely be blown away. And another thing that I don't like about this shader is how bright the sand biome is. This is absolutely insane. I think this shader could benefit if they go ahead and not change the shader itself for sand. They might want to go ahead and retexture anything that is sand and that's just color because this biome looks super obnoxiously bright. But let's go and jump into number 4. At number 4, we have the HHPE shaders. It does look fairly similar to the shaders that I just showcased, where it's having the same issue with the desert biome, but I feel like everywhere else is a little bit darker, which is definitely a nice touch. And definitely that desert biome is really obnoxious, but just take a look at the grass and all the greenery. It looks really nice. And let's go inside of a cave and let's go ahead and inspect real quick. I'm very curious how this is going to look with the torch. As you can see, here's a little sneak peek of the shading. Definitely really nice. Let's go ahead and put this torch in here. And definitely a little bit more orange, which is a really nice touch. These are definitely brighter, but I definitely say some shaders have done it better, so definitely stick around. So let's go ahead and take a look at rain on this shader. Let's see if it's a little bit different. So we're going to go ahead and set it to rain real quick and see if this is going to look pretty good. I'm not sure on their transition. As you can see, it starts raining first, then it starts transitioning. The complaint that I have about this one, and what I did like about Reflex's shaders, is there's just the sun and there's no clouds. So it basically canceled out all the clouds. But this one still has natural clouds and just nothing custom. But let's go to take a look at their water, and the water looks really blurry, so that's kind of a downfall as well. But definitely, the shading definitely makes it hit the number 4 spots. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the number 3 spots. Coming in at number 3, we have the ChocoPick shaders, and I love these shaders. Take a look at this. They have custom clouds, and in general, it's a really nice shader. It's not doing too much. Let's go ahead and set it to daytime without the weather. So it's already daytime, so let's go ahead and set it to clear real quick and take a look at this transition out of rain. This is going to be very, very nice. So it stops. and it's going to go ahead and fade back into normalcy, which is really nice. So this isn't the brightest shader ever, so definitely big props on that. And if we go ahead and go down here, we can go ahead and take a look at the shading more in action into this ravine, and definitely a very nice calm shader that you should definitely go ahead and grab. Everything is definitely very nice in this one, and I want to go ahead and check out the water because I believe they actually do have some really nice features there. So right here is a little bit of a river, so let's go ahead and drop down. And as you can see, nothing too spectacular, but I believe they did add some particles. I believe Minecraft does that on its own, so I don't want to give the shaders props, but it's definitely better than the shaders that I showcased previously, which was the MCPE shaders. But anyways, let's go ahead and move into the number 2 spot. Coming in at number 2, we have the fresh water shaders. These run really well, and if you go ahead and take a look at this water, you guys are gonna actually go crazy over this. This looks just amazing. This runs perfectly on my iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I think the quality is just phenomenal. Just take a look at us going around here. It has clouds, and I feel like this is one of the best shaders, but it isn't better than the shader that I'm going to show you guys at the number 1 spot. The quality on this is definitely nice. Everything renders in really nicely, except from afar. As you guys can see, there's a little bit of glitching, and also the water in these biomes looks a little bit too glossy in my opinion. I don't know, especially for mud and just kind of like swampy, not so good conditions. So now let's go ahead and test out cave lighting. So take a look at this. Really nice lighting inside of caves, and I think this looks really amazing. This is actually a really nice touch for the shaders, and in general it gives off this really nice vibe if you're going to go into a cave and start exploring and mining. But anyways, this has been a really nice shader. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rain. There's something I want to go ahead and showcase. It's actually pretty cool. This feature that these shaders have, take a look. As you can see, it can transition, and if you go ahead and listen in the background very carefully, it's actually not the regular rain sound. It's not super loud. It's actually really nice, and it's actually pretty cool. And then also when you're inside of buildings, it's actually going to go ahead and be a little bit quieter, which is definitely a nice touch. So if we go inside of here, this is like real Minecraft rain. It kind of dampens a little bit, which is pretty cool, and I really like that. So definitely a nice touch on this shader. But let's go to jump into the honorable mention of this list. This shader is so powerful that it couldn't even make the list. Here's our honorable mention. It's going to be the TSPE shaders. I believe these are the high variants. There are a medium variant, but this one is so high quality that it's hard to run. I'm running everything on an iPhone 12 Pro Max, so definitely look out for if this doesn't really run for you guys very well, but just look at everything that's going on here. So if we go ahead and jump into this water, this is absolutely insane. It still is laggy on this device. Don't worry guys, I have an even more powerful device if I need to go ahead and bring it out, and it's the iPad Pro 3rd generation. But this is still pretty laggy, but the quality on this is basically unplayable, but this is the ultra variant of it. It's absolutely insane, the quality. If we go ahead and set the weather to rain, take a look at this, guys. Look how the sky transitions into this, and this just looks amazing. And if we go ahead and take a look at our shadow as well, this looks really nice. Although, or actually no, it is realistic because it is still daytime, but this is absolutely insane, guys. How crazy, but it is very laggy. So let's go to move on to the number 1 spot. You guys won't be disappointed. We have the Vert 1.3 quality shaders. Right here is the rain, and we get a little bit of a glimpse of the lava. It actually looks really stunning. Just take a look at that lighting. Let's go ahead and set it to clear real quick so you guys can go ahead and take a look at this. This is absolutely insane what these shaders are able to go ahead and do. This one is a little bit more yellow, but I'm really happy with the quality of this. Just take a look. As you can see, there's actually moving skies, which usually they have them. There's no custom skies, so that kind of is a downfall, but I think these shaders should be able to be ran on any device that you want to have them ran on, and this is definitely one of the best shaders out there. But what do you guys think about this list? Let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to know your guys' opinions. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time on the next video for Shift Replays. Bye.